Welcome to Utah. Hi, I have a mobile pickup for Serena. Hi. Thank you. Hello, welcome back. Today we are going to explore Moab. So currently we are in Grand Junction and it's gonna take about an hour to get to Moab from here. So in this video, we're gonna explore around probably Arches National Park, and I'm going to show you how difficult it is to get a campsite reservation there. I tried to reserve online. All the campsites was like booked. I don't know if it's off season because we're in mid-May and they haven't let you book online yet. So we're gonna try to go there and see if we could get a campsite for tonight. I'm actually gonna sleep inside this Raptor and I could compare between sleeping in the Rebel and this Raptor because we're gonna go off-roading a lot in Moab, so I thought bringing the Raptor makes more sense than bringing the Rebel. I've only been camping or tent camping once and I told myself I'm never gonna do it again, and I guess today will be never again. So I honestly don't know where I'm gonna be sleeping tonight, so that's part of the adventure, right? So I hope you follow me along on this crazy day of unrealistic expectation. And I will show you the beautiful Arches National Park. It is quite pretty in there and it's one of my favorite parks of all time. What I'm hoping going this time, it's gonna be less crowded. It is gonna be pretty hot there. I think it's 85 high today, so yeah, we'll see. We are currently 30 minutes from Arches National Park and I just need to stop here to use the restroom. Very nice rest stop. This is the only rest stop that I've seen with a hiking trail that you could hike to, but we're not gonna do that because we have to be in Moab and see if we can find a place to sleep tonight. So there is the viewing picnic area up there too. And if you happen to miss the state sign, there is a state sign here. And I love the Utah state sign, Life Elevated. I feel very elevated here. Welcome to Utah. We're gonna drive up there later. I thought we were gonna go in, ask for campsite, and it'd be like 2 minutes in and then 2 minutes out, but I'm guessing we're gonna be spending time in the park because it doesn't make sense to go out again. So usually with these time entries, there's a time that you can go before or after. There's nothing on here saying that you can go after 3 o'clock or anything like that. So we might have to turn around. $30 if you don't have the National Park Pass. Hello, I'm good.
Have a timed entry reservation?
I did not do that.
Okay, so that is required.
Okay.
Between 7 a.m. and 4 p.m.
4 p.m. Got it.
So there are still some available for starting at the 2 o'clock hour.
Okay.
So right now you'll turn around at the roundabout and exit.
Okay.
And you'll be able to enter at the time you select.
Okay. Or after 4.
After 4.
Awesome. And also, do you know if there's any campsite available?
They are booked solid by reservation only.
Okay.
Online at recreation.gov.
Okay, great. Thank you so much. So no go for us. So we can't get into the park until 4 p.m. Gonna go get a bite to eat and then we're gonna try to go back to the park later. And it is really hot right now. So I found out the peak season for Moab is actually April, May, and maybe June. We're actually at the peak time and I thought we were smart to be here during this time because everyone is still in school, but no, this is actually the peak time. So I think another peak time is gonna be September through November. Be aware of that if you come here. You do not want to be here in July though because it's gonna be really, really hot. So The chance of getting a campsite in there was very, very slim, but I still had like hope. But I didn't realize now it's the peak season. So we're gonna try the park again at 4 o'clock. After lunch, we're gonna go to the dispersed campsite and see if there's anything there that is available. This is Moab. So Moab is not my favorite city to visit because I have a hard time finding good food here. The pizza place we were just at is probably one of the better ones. And the city itself is not impressive, but there are not a lot of things to do inside the city itself, and it's very small. It's just like one strip up and down, about 3 miles, maybe even less than 3 miles. And another thing is that the hotel here is like insane. The Super 8 would cost you around $200. So that's why you see a lot of RVs and trailers and revels. We will be boondocking tonight. If you don't know what boondocking is, it's pretty much you find a dispersed campsite. Dispersed means it's like out in the middle of nowhere. It's also known as BLM land. So you find a site that is a designated dispersed site, so it's not like you could just go anywhere and camp. It's pretty much first come, first serve. So we're gonna go there and see how it's gonna look. And I think we're gonna be doing that tonight in this Raptor in a tent. Hopefully it's not gonna be 84 at night. Stop at this viewing area. This is on the way to one of the dispersed campings. The weather is not looking so great. Oh god, there's sand in my eyes. We will try again later. It is too windy and too sandy, and I think it's raining. I'm not gonna be able to show you that view. This is one of the campsites out here. All the trees. It's amazing that these made it up here. This is dispersed camping. No toilet, no picnic tables. That is a really cool setup. We're on our way to Arches National Park, attempt number 2. So it is after 4 p.m. So we're gonna try to go in there and do maybe 1 or 2 hikes, and I'm gonna show you around the park if you've never been before. It's really, really beautiful drive if you don't wanna hike. But I would recommend hiking if you're actually gonna pay to go to the park. And then we're gonna come back to that dispersed campsite and camp out for the night. Crowded it is. So not as crowded after 4 o'clock. You still have to pay. You just don't have to pay $2 extra to get the permit for the day pass to get in here.
Hello. Hi, how are you?
Yes, I'm doing good. How are you?
Thank you,
Have
sir.
a nice day.
Take care.
Nice. We finally made it to inside Arches. So just make sure you go on to recreational.gov before you enter whatever park you're going to, just to check if there is a daily permit. And they call it a timestamp entry. They said that you have to get one, then you do have to get one in order to get inside the park. And there's always a time limit, so you go before 7 a.m. or after 4 p.m. And every park will be different. It's not all the same. We're finally here. This is the gift shop. So if you didn't bring your little book, you can get this paper here and stamp it. Right, note card. What is this? I have to get it, but it has my name on it. You can put it on motorcycles, and they also have the big one too. Thank you. Nice. This right here is Delicate Art. So it's a very short hike to the viewpoint. If you want to get to the arch, there's another hike that you take. It's a 3-mile hike. So we are currently here. It's a very short walk to the lower viewpoint. And then there's another bigger one. There's actually another hike that you take, which is about 3 miles to the actual arch itself. I don't know if we're gonna have time to do that today. We'll see. But it is really, really nice weather right now. The arch that we're going to look at is actually the most famous arch in here. So if you see pictures of Arches National Park, it is this arch. That's why this hike is very, very crowded, always. To our right here is the lower viewpoint. This is a very short walk to it. Probably 20 steps to the lower viewpoint. So this is the lower. This was 3D printed. Okay, so this is the view from the lower. Right there, that's the arch. Now we're gonna go to the upper viewpoint, which is about a half-a-mile hike. Best time to come is after 4 because no crowds and it's not so hot right now. So I really like this. This hike is actually quite difficult. I'm winded and it's only half a mile. I don't know if we're gonna make it to the 3-mile hike. So it's not much better than the one down there. I don't recommend going to this viewpoint. Well, I don't know. It's like 10 minutes to get here, so maybe it's not bad. But you can't really see the arch from here. It's like a tiny little speck. I'm contemplating if we should hike the main trail. Let's see how long it's gonna take to hike that one.
5 minutes later.
We are doing it. We are going to the main hike. So this is gonna be a 3-mile hike and you're actually gonna go straight to the arch. I'm gonna try to finish this hike an hour before sunset because we still have to go to the dispersed campsite and set up our tent for tonight. And you don't want to set up a tent in the dark. Well, you can if you have a flashlight. I think this might be the first time I've been on this hike, but I could be wrong because I have no recollection of the previous hikes. So the elevation gain on this hike is going to be around 480, I think. I will confirm and correct myself if I'm wrong. Are we halfway there yet? We might get rain on. It's always drama. I know. I'm not making this up. I promise. I'm just, enjoying the scenery right now. I don't know how people do this with the sun. Right now it's like perfect temperature and weather for it. Are we there yet? That right there, I thought it was the arch, but it's not. So I don't think this is a 3-mile hike. I think it's a 6-mile round trip hike. I wish they would clarify that. Oh, here's another arch. Still not the one that we're looking for. I really wish they put signs like half a mile to the arch. Just kind of motivate people to continue if they know how far it is, or not continue. It's a really beautiful hike. Are we there yet? Wow. We are hiking on the side of a mountain. This is so incredible. Okay, we're close. We're close. Are we close? We must be close. We made it. Okay, now we're gonna go over there, get a closer look. That is the arch. It's definitely worth the hike, but it is hard and long. And even though they said it's a 1.5 miles, it is not a 1.5 miles. Do you guys know that there are 5 levels of hiking? I will put it all here. This hike is really, really good. So I recommend if you go in before 7 o'clock, come here first to do the hike because you're gonna avoid a lot of people. Or after 4 p.m. because then you're gonna avoid the sun. So this is where we're gonna be sleeping tonight. Beautiful out here. So this is dispersed camping. It's kind of in the middle of nowhere and you don't get toilet or anything like that. This is where we're gonna set up the tent. Okay, this is our tent that we have to set up for tonight. Yeah, I think that's good. Oh boy, I'm starting to miss the Revel. Okay, just need to put rain thing on and then we can sleep back here. This is a lot of work and I'm glad we're doing it with still daylight left. Okay, wait for it.
Thank you for watching. Until next time.
Welcome to Utah. One more time. We are currently in Utah.